gonna start getting more videos done, I promise, guys. I appreciate the added new subscribers I've got. I'm above 104 now. So if any of you are on the fence of unsubscribing, it's all right if you do it now, because I'm above 100, which is good. I'd rather you not, though. But anyhow, I am digging trenches today for my job, doing an install, learning the tech side behind my job to make me more efficient in the sales process. It's pretty cool, but man, it's taxing. Took a break to go grab a water real quick, and I got some more stuff going on today, so this should be a good video. I don't know if it's gonna be a one day or span over the weekend, whatever, blah, 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 but here we go. Man, being out here with these guys doing this work, man, it really gives me the respect that I need to have. I mean, I already respect them, but man, we are busting our blood out here. And now it's a storm coming in. Look at that gray cloud, that's not good. I'm no scientist, but I think I came close to heat exhaustion. Like shit all over my face. Man, I said, hold on, man. Real dear fear got to take a seat in the air conditioning for about 2, 3, 4 minutes, and I'll be right back with you. Oh, here's a little look at what we're doing today.
All right, that's encouraging.
Lights, camera, action. Man, that was a serious day. Let me turn the AC down just in case y'all can't hear me good. That was a lot of work for Phil. Now, I used to be doing that type of work out there now. But I got it in today. Busted my ass. Came close to heat exhaustion, I do believe, but I'm not positive. Anyhow, I am on the way. You stay right there, old lady. It's my turn. I am on the way to go see about my car situation, in the sense of aborting mission on this car and going to another car. I found a place that works with shitty credit. Obviously there's a lot of those, but they're like a family-owned business that like has their own, I know, fucking seatbelt shit, that has their own bank or some shit, I guess. That's the scoop dupe. So and I was like, okay, cool, well, all this sounds like they also have like 2 years. The payment, I think the plan is that you pay the car off in 2 years, and during the entire 2 years, like all your maintenance is like covered, like even fucking oil changes, like everything. And I was like, well, this all sounds too good to be true. I'm sure that like your prices are inflated, and I'm sure that, you know, fucking the rate's gonna be ridiculous. And I talked to the guy, he's a really well-spoken guy. Nothing against the foreigners, but when you're like talking to like buy here, pay here type of scenarios, or shitty credit, and they're fucking foreign. There was one place I was calling about a vehicle, and I was like, well, I noticed you guys have had that vehicle for, you know, a few weeks. And I was like, why do you think that is? And the guy was like, oh, well, you know, I mean, not everybody can appreciate what the caliber of car. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's just, like, it was some type of shit like that where I was like, all right, you're fucking clearly full of shit. And that left a bad taste. But I talked to this guy, very solid sales manager dude, and, like, fucking vetted the whole shit. And essentially, I'm in a scenario where I have a great future in front of me with this company that I'm working with. And I'm very happy. I'm finally like at peace with that. But the struggle part for me is that I need to have a vehicle that fucking works. And I need to be able to rely on that vehicle, because there's a lot of driving with my job. At some point, there will be a company vehicle brought into place, but it's usually like 90 to 120 days into the shit, right? So it's not right now. But regardless, I've got to be able to fucking get places. My car is fucking getting worse and worse, and makes all these fucked up noises. It's not like one noise. It makes like 3 or 4 different types of noises. And it's just, I'm just fucking done, man. I'm just fucking done, and I'm buried in it. I've been over that many fucking times before, so it's like, you know, I have a little bit of money to put towards either a small catch-up payment with this car to make sure that I don't get it repoed, or I put that little bit down on another car. That other car would be a payment of, you know, at least like between $125 to $150 less than what my shit is now, because my shit now is fucking ridiculous. And you know, it sucks. Anyhow, I don't mean to fucking go too deep into all my shit, but that's all my shit right there. So that being said, we are on the way to go check it out, see what they can do for Rio de Fia. Rio de Fia need to have a car that work and he can rely on. So we gonna go see what. Y'all ready? Oh, I forgot we called stuff. My bad. Nah, I knew. I didn't have time to eat shit today. So I got some gas station food. You know what I'm talking about? Healthy living is the thing that you wanna do. Healthy living make it feel so good. Come on, sing with me. Healthy living change. Come on, healthy living change. But it was like, you should do some stuff about meal plans and what you do for food and shit. Okay. That's why you got a beard right now. That's why you get the beard right now. You say that for later. You never know. Well, I guess they didn't want my money today. Walked in and he was like, well, give me 2 minutes. He was talking to one of the workers. And see, I'm a sales guy. And to me, it's like, you drop shit when a client wants your attention. You know? I mean, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. You have a client in your fucking dealership. You should, you know, nice guy, but he just, I don't know. I don't think he's got the whole sales thing down. That's fine, whatever. So he came out like 5 or 10 minutes later. I was looking at the car I was interested in, and then he came out and he said, you want to go for a ride? I'm like, no. I want to see what you can do with the numbers, and then if the numbers work, then I'll test drive it. And he said, oh man, the bank's already closed for the day. We'll have to do it tomorrow. And I'm like, why are you guys open till 7 if you're not open till 7? I don't understand that. So nonetheless, it's probably good though. I'm fucking beat from the day. Today was intense. And to top it all off, I've got a fucking ant problem apparently. So that's cool. So I had to fucking take off all my sheets last night, wash them, and move my mattress out of my bedroom because that's where all the fucking ants are. So now, that's what we doing right now. That's how we live. That's how we live. Then you say hey to Karma girl. Yeah, that's a Karma girl right there. Yeah. So those are like fucking backup sheets and shit. Anyhow, that's where we're at. So let's see what happened tomorrow.
All right. Got my hair cut by me, obviously, because I do all my own shit. You know what I mean? Do my own shit. People have mixed reviews on this. Someone called me and said it looked like the travel gnome or whatever. He got a gray beard. That's not even remotely correct. You know what I'm saying? I'll store some extra food in here too, just in case I get hungry. Anyhow, bed's back in the room, so that's good. Karma's happy about that. I believe I have removed the ants. Me, not the apartment complex. Maybe it's a combination of both. And the other bonus is, yeah, and a fucking table there. That's nice, right? It's starting to be an apartment. Watch out now. All right, so real quick, I have a buddy that works for Toyota Parts, and I was looking at this one car that was on the website for one of these places that I was looking at that works with people with shitty credit. Let me just take a seat down. Oh yeah. And the mileage on the car was listed at 125, I think 128. It was an 08. And he got the plug, so he looked it up, and based on his, that was incorrect. And then he had another guy that works at Lexus that he knows that looked it up, and even that was incorrect. So not 125,000 miles. The actual miles on that vehicle, 264,000. That's bananas, right? And I'm no fucking mechanic or car person by any means, but if that car's on that lot, I probably should not go to that lot. So I was recommended based on a friend, actually my old roommate, he's bought a car, I guess a couple cars now from this dealership in Dunedin that works with bad credit. They've been around since like 1988. They seem to be straight shooters. I may not get something fancy, but it'll be, reliable, obviously. The other car I was looking at was, I'll just tell you, it's an Infiniti G37 2013, and it was being sold for like $7,900 at this dealer, the same dealership. And you put 2 and 4 together, you get 7, and that's probably not the place I want to go to. So anyhow, I'm gonna go see what I can do. Yeah. Karma and I were unsuccessful. We were unsuccessful today in getting into another vehicle. The one place that was like, for sure, yeah, no problem. Turns out there's a problem with getting me approved, which makes sense because my credit sucks. So I have a couple tricks up my sleeve I'm going to work on tomorrow. I may not get into something that I really, really want to get into, but at the same time, I got to be practical and humble myself and do what needs to be done. So, to take my mind off of things, I decided to come hang out with my sister. But I'm here before they are, by like 30 minutes somehow, due to traffic and stuff. Look at her little float. She likes the little floats like that. But look at that. Isn't that nice? They got a nice little view here with the pool. And Karma's hanging out. I don't think she's going to go swimming, but she's hanging out, though. So anyhow, that's all for now. My bad on the content. I'm very vloggy these days. Vlogerific. Maybe I should change my name to Real Deal Vloggy. Vlogging time. So anyhow, I'm just working through some shit as always, right? As we always all are. My uncle actually made a good point. He said, regardless of what feats you overcome, you end up still not being satisfied. So I guess that's kind of what's happening. But I don't really want to be satisfied, so to speak. I just want to get to a situation where I have a working vehicle that I know is not going to let me down, or at least have more faith in a vehicle than I do in mine currently. Because in order for me to keep making money and going up the ladder with my company, I need a car. So that's been stressing me out, that's all. Still maintaining focus for the most part, but I'll get back on track here soon. I promise. In the meantime, I appreciate all my peoples. One love, Ria Dia out.